Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope well. My buddy Paul at the Real T111, if I can find him now, had loaned me his Sprongs to give a try. These are from Emberlit. Apparently they go... They clap together like that. So, yeah, they just go together. And you hook them, just hook them. And then you have Sprongs that you can eat with. Now, I gotta be honest. When I first saw the Kickstarter for these, I was pretty much just because, I don't really take meals that require the use of Sprongs. I mean, I bring tongs out with me because I can use them to stir the firewood. I can reach right into the fire and grab sticks. So, I don't really want to do that with these because these are a loaner. I basically made him a deal. I said if you'd loan me a pair, I'd take them out and give them a try, do a video. If I liked them, I would buy him a new one and just keep these. So he also threw in a little pot he wasn't using, which is really cool of him. Thank you, Paul. I'll link his channel below so you can go check it out. So I'm gonna try making some ramen noodles over hanging a pot over the fire, which is something I've never done before, to be honest. I've always had like my little grill I put over the fire, so this is the first time cooking this way. So I'm seeing all the flame going this way though, so I don't know if I'll get a good boil, but I'm not in a real rush, so I'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'll let you know what I think. Alrighty. Try checking the contents. I'm not even seeing bubbles yet. Maybe the pot's too high. Now I noticed one thing, when you try to put these together, I'm constantly getting this backwards. I'm always having to stop and I'm always trying to go at them at the wrong angle. So, I'm gonna have to move my pot. I don't think it's getting enough heat. So, all right. So what I did is I went with a lower stick, so it's closer to the fire. Like I said, it's the first time I'm actually cooking like this. I have a little grill that I use and like, so I usually use it majority of the time. And naturally, wherever I go, here comes Mr. Smoke. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of sesame oil to my ramen, because it's actually really good. I mean, you don't throw a whole lot in there, you just throw some. And of course, I will laugh if I drop the whole thing. Put a little bit in there, not a whole lot. Just it's not really even bubbling up yet, or not even getting any bubbles yet. So I think it'll be a bit before it actually starts cooking. Alrighty, let's check the boil. See if it's boiling or at least bubbling. Man, it's got some bubbles, but man, it's going freaking slow. I could just be impatient, but daggum. Maybe it's because all the heat's going. Maybe it's because all the fire is going this way. But then I'm used to just putting things right in the flames, so I don't know. Like I said, cooking it this way is kind of new for me, so I don't know if I can get any lower to the fire, but I guess I could put a rock under the stick. Maybe that would help. Thought I'd go ahead and throw in the seasoning packet. And we have boil. Nice. I know there's a big anti-ramen group, but you know, it's not like I live on this stuff. It's more the occasional meal. So. Go. Once that's done, I'll bring it back. And there we go. That's pre-boil. Getting this done. Oh yeah. All right, now should probably back this out so you can show you the bail, which is a little hook here. Well, I'm like right in a sunspot, so. Now you see how it's kind of bending? I don't know if you can see that. It seemed to be a bit much for the sprung. When I was lifting it, it was kind of bowing a little bit. Didn't break though, so that's a good thing. And then they're just snap together. And there's my noodles, which I'm gonna let cool just a bit, and then I'll bring you back when I eat. Alrighty. I had some colorful choice words for Mr. Smoke a second ago. To keep the channel family, I'm glad I had it off. Alright, so let's try the sprung part. So we go down. At least handle. So. Probably should have brought you in closer for this. Alrighty. So as you can see, they do pick up. How easy it is to eat them though. That's really hot. So I don't know if you're not really supposed to not sure if you're meant to eat with these or not. But when you put your mouth around them, as if I can get the camera tilted up, you can see my face. Come on, there we go. So, it's like you're almost having to go kind of around them. I can see a benefit if you were dishing out to give to other people. But if I'm out with somebody, you know, germs be jammed, I'll just share a pot. So. Freaking hot, so. So there you go, Sprongs. So what I'll probably do is shoot the next segment at the park, and I'll go over some competitive options for you. So, see another, well, maybe not necessarily downside, but when I clean my cookware, I always tend to throw, I'll put a canteen of water on the fire, and I'll literally just throw my silverware in there while it's boiling to clean them. Well, you can have it in hot water and it'll be fine. Like I just had these both drenched in hot water, and so, you know, they're not melting. But I can't really leave it in there to boil. So I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. So, which I still need the fork to finish eating. So this concludes the field test. I'm gonna do the next segment at the park. Like I said, go over some other silverware that I have and use, and some competitive options. I gotta look up the price of these, so I'll have the price. If they're available, I'll have the price then. So stay tuned. I'll do a screen swipe, and it'll be, you know, hang tight. Alright, so for competitive options, I looked online. Actually, I got the link from my buddy Paul at the Real 111T, which I'll link his channel below so you can check it out. $12.99. So, my standard go-to favorite is the titanium spork, which I keep in this little pouch along with my headlamp, my tape, my spare batteries, and a spare bandana, and the lid to my canteen. So it's all in one convenient place, which you can't see. So keeps it from flopping around inside the pack. So the spork, my standard go-to favorite. I believe I paid, I want to say like 14 or 15 bucks. So just a couple more bucks than this. But you know, this is titanium. I've actually stirred fire with this on an outing. So now I guess they are going to make a stainless steel version, I think, or titanium. I don't know for sure. But now my first set of silverware was from a dollar store. I believe I paid, it was either 50 cents for a pack of two, or like $1 for the both of them. I can't remember which one it was, but let's, for argument's sake, we'll say $1. So I picked up a fork set and a spoon set. So we're looking at about $2. Now, granted, I'm not going to bring all four of them. I mean, you could just bring just a spoon or just a fork, or just a spoon and fork together. Or you have a spare set to hand out to someone if they're coming out camping with you and they don't have anything. You can say, no problem, here you go. throw them in the hot boiling water, clean them up, piece of cake. Now, if you're worried about weight and you had a drill, you could probably drill a few holes, you know, down the side, shave off a couple of grams, I guess. I don't really care about that weight that much, to be honest. Now, another item is REI. Now, this is a longer spoon for, you know, digging down inside of Mountain House meals. It was like $1.09 or $1.19, and in these you can get a fork, and this was $1. I believe they have a blue silverware now, so it's not the same. So you have you know, $1 for this, and a fork was $1. I don't remember if they had sporks. I don't believe they did, but still, you know, for how lightweight it is. So I actually realized I didn't bring a scale because I'm out in the National Forest again. So maybe I'll pop these on the scale when I get home and just throw them in the description below. If that's, you know, your thing. It's, you know, weight really isn't that big a deal for me, especially when it comes to this. I mean, it weighs what, maybe an ounce, maybe. And you know, I've had the lasagna, Mountain House lasagna cheese, you know, seal itself to the spoon. I just soaked it in water and wiped it off with a napkin, cleaned right up. I mean, they're not fire, they're not, you know, you can't put them in the fire, but, you know, you couldn't put these in the fire either, so, you know, any one of these would do for you. And I actually had some stamped aluminum that I actually have got in my work bag because I don't have to worry about using a flimsy ass fork and spoon when I'm eating my lunch, which I didn't bring out with me, and I just realized. So I might throw in a picture of them, or when I get home I'll just throw the clip in real quick and just show them to you. So just some options out there for you.